Go ahead. You're being detained.
Sure.
Somebody knocking through my window and talking through my window.
I get slightly more aggressive, and at that moment, I push him even more. Wham.
I am not in the city of Miami right now. This is where our helicopter is.
Officer Horta, welcome to the United States Coast Guard Air Station Opelika.
Even with time in my hands, I learned to move in a rush. Heard the kingdom wasn't needed saving. Brought some warriors in for the clutch. Got no time to hold my story, gon' be told. I see the danger coming close. It feels like home. I face these pressures on my own. Who else was chose? Who else was born to get them home? But to find it on the other side of the unknown. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be. It's meant for me. Long as I got the hands of time, it ain't out my reach. Just look at all that I found. Searching for the lost crown, but the journey ain't complete. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be.
Hi everyone, I'm Officer Grist. I'm currently assigned to patrol. I work Little Havana B shift, which is the afternoon shift.
Okay, and what'd you do before you became a cop?
I did a lot of different things. I guess the longest career I had was I was a professional ballet dancer, but I also worked in like a corporate office setting, and I also worked as a bartender. So a lot of different things.
Did you always want to be a cop, or?
No, actually, honestly, especially like during the time that I was in ballet, I never would have seen myself doing something like this.
Where are you from?
I'm from Texas.
Okay, born and raised in Texas?
No, it's again, I have a really
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. So where are you born? Where are you from?
I was born in Portland, Oregon, and then, you know, my family moved around a lot, but I generally just say that I'm from Texas just because it's easier, and that's, again, where I spent the majority of my life, and that's where I grew up, so...
Okay.
7327, I'm on
27, go ahead.
5126 on 19, he's on Southwest 12 and 9, 15.
Here's Solomon Rob.
On your road.
We just got dispatched to back up with a unit. He asked for backup, which, you know, usually means it could be something, so we'll see what it is when we get there. Oh.
Tell me, give me your license and insurance. I'm like, okay, for what? What, did I do anything wrong? Are you stopping me for a particular reason?
And just so we're on the same page, you do understand that he doesn't need to inform you at that time what the stop is for. Anytime an officer asks you for your license and registration, you're gonna give it. Technically, right now, we can already have enough to detain you. But right now, we're not, because you want to talk to the supervisor. Okay, there's an easy way to go about everything and a difficult way.
Is there any reason why you have a problem with providing that?
Because I've never been stopped before, and the officer refuses to tell me why he stopped me.
Well, you're making this more difficult than it has to be.
Like I said, sir, you called your supervisor, and when he comes, I'll
Okay,
have you to give
then
it to
do
him
me a
after
favor,
he
put your
explains
phone here,
it.
and I'm going to detain you for now. Meanwhile, you don't give me your documentation. If you resist, I'm going to take you to jail.
Okay, that's fine.
Give your phone to your buddy.
Can you just tell? Can you guys tell me your name and badge number, please?
Of course, no problem.
Great.
I told
Say
you.
it into the camera, please.
I'm not gonna say nothing into the camera.
It's
If
all
your
right
name-
here.
Your
Yeah,
name
wait,
and badge
it's
number
all
is what I want.
recorded. Go ahead. You're being detained.
Sure. Please tell me your name and badge number.
Yes, Officer Horta, 43161.
Officer Ordal, 3461. What's your name? Officer Grist, 56545? 46545. Do me a favor, just put your check here and just cut it down.
Do me a favor. While we're dealing with him, you can record. Just stand by.
I do not consent to searches and seizures. You're recording, right?
If you're willing to provide me your documentation, I'll uncuff you.
Okay, let's do it.
That's a friend of yours?
I'll tell him later on, like, come on, bro. You don't have to get handcuffs. We are not. We don't do anything wrong.
If you really think about it, if we weren't out here doing this,
Exactly. Like if this was on the other end, like I rented this car out to somebody and then they like didn't return it, they stole it. Or
You'd
some
want
shit,
us
and
out
then
there.
You guys did that. I would have been so thankful. I would have been like,
exactly, you'd
thank
be
God
on the
you guys
other.
stopped these
So
people.
kind of sometimes, and we all have to look at things
You're
from
right.
both ends of the spectrum.
I also have had a really long day, so I do apologize.
Yeah.
My bad.
So basically, my partner took a traffic stop. He observed a traffic violation, and he just requested a routine backup, just because the driver was initially being non-compliant. He wasn't providing his information to the officer. So he did get detained momentarily, but then he did comply with the officer, and he provided his information, and the stop ended up having a good outcome.
He cut off my lights. I was watching TV this morning in the morning, and my lights was like, I go outside. Everybody else in the apartment building got it. Pissed me. Right. So I'm calling him. Now he don't want to pick up out of nowhere after he's been threatening me to call the police and this and that. What you trying to call the police for? He has somebody in this building taking pictures of people on the sidewalk, which has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Talking about I'm doing illegal stuff. What the hell does people on the sidewalk got something to do with me? He wants me out by September 24th. Now I get this paper on my door saying that I did not pay my rent yesterday.
When is your rent normally due?
On the 13th.
The 13th,
Yeah,
okay.
he said I didn't pay rent. Why would I pay rent if you're trying to evict me? He has me going crazy. I don't do nothing but pay my bills on time, man.
He needs to evict you properly. Like, this is not a proper eviction. I'm sure they
But
already
he's
explained to
threatening me,
you.
and I'm just sick, okay? I'm diabetic. I got all types of problems. I have epileptic. I got nerve problems. And he's making hello, man.
What's his number?
Yeah.
Fix it, whatever. No, you make your problem our problem. Okay? So don't worry that we're here to lift you up at this time, okay? The trials and tribulations, you'll be fine.
7327, you can show me going by as well. So basically, we're en route to a possible sex offense call. It's involving a juvenile as well. So we're going to make contact with them and see what the situation is. It's involving possibly some two individuals that live together, or we're not quite sure of the relationship yet, but we'll be able to see what's going on in just a couple minutes when we get there.
27 I had earlier at 3629 Pearl Avenue, and make it a. Can you change the signal on my 34 to a 14 India?
There's a guy over there?
The offender?
It's like they resided with him in a specific apartment. I heard Lowe's and Deer say he's going to go canvas. Okay, I don't know what other information they've supplied him.
Oh, okay.
And then this is the victim trying to understand what
Gotcha.
actually happened.
Hey, so this is the offender as of now in this case, or is this something different?
No, that's him.
Okay, from the 33?
Yeah, I guess one of the family members or somebody that's there, he was like, hey, I know exactly where he lives.
Okay.
So me and Sosa went to go canvass the area. So while me and Sosa canvassing it, here comes this guy just walking down.
He was walking in the
He's
street?
walking down. No, he was walking down in the apartment.
Okay.
On the stairs of where he lived at, apartment 3. Apartment 3. And he identified it. He's like, hey, no, that's the guy right there. She's a teenager too.
You gotta run that by SVU, but I would say that that's already coming onto her, and she's a juvenile. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's going at 35.
70. He's 12 years older than me. I'm 37. He's almost 50.
That gentleman, same gentleman, the suspect, was renting out rooms for them, and they all stayed together, them two and the gentleman, the detainee. And that supposedly the mother and her friend didn't find out about this until today. And he was the one that actually called the police. And she said that this has been going on for almost a whole week now with the guy.
He's been doing it multiple times.
Multiple times. And he teaches like in a school with kids, and he only talked good things about his daughter and the kids.
Yeah, so they trusted him.
Yeah.
Wow. So basically, we arrived on scene to the call. We made contact with the victim in this case, and she stated that she lived there with her family, and then a male roommate who was unrelated to her had exposed himself to her and made advances towards her, to which she rejected. The victim in this case was a juvenile. A couple minutes later, a few other officers were able to canvass the area, and then they observed this specific individual who was the suspect in this case. He exited the residence where they lived, and they were able to detain him from there. A special victims unit was notified, and they were able to take over the case from there.
Male being assaulted in the restaurant.
She starts to swing at one of my brothers. When she does that, he jumps in and starts to swing at one of my brothers too. So my brothers, they start swinging back. That's normal.
Okay.
At this moment, I'm just gonna stand up.
Okay.
At this moment, I
Okay.
get slightly more aggressive. And at that moment, I push him even more. Wham! Just like that. Into the bathroom. Now I'm getting chokeholded. But I'm getting chokehold by one of the guys that work here, I'm assuming, because I saw him behind the counter, right?
Okay.
So I'm getting chokehold, and at this moment, I'm like, yo, let me go, this doesn't involve you, right?
Okay.
But I can see he's just breaking up the issue.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Okay.
At that moment, I don't have my hat, and I'm there, and I'm like, look, I just want my hat. There's already so many people in the middle at that point. Everything happens so fast.
Okay.
And at that moment, I'm telling him, look, just give me my hat, please. And my mom's over there in the middle. She's just looking for my hat. Then this woman again, I guess she was kind of like a little bit more in the group, and man, goes through me like football style.
Okay, so on this call right here, as you saw, we came in emergency mode. They dispatched us in reference to a large fight. We got here, saw the surveillance. Yeah, it looks like there was a pretty big bar fight. Everyone in there looks pretty drunk. So in this type of situation, you've got two sides that are saying two different stories. Of course, everyone is going with the side that they're with. We did review the surveillance that they had, and it's very hard to see. You see them very off in the corridor. All you can see is people, you can see some wrestling, but you can't see the interaction. You can't hear the interaction. We have no independent witnesses, so I haven't made contact with Grist yet. She's talking to him now, but this looks like your typical case where we might have to refer them to the state attorney's office. Now, what does that mean? They'll each be issued a case card, a report will be done, and they can go individually to the state attorney's office if they want to press charges and try to go that route. Because again, for us to take someone's freedom and take them off the street and take them to jail, we need to have probable cause. And how we have probable cause is by surveillance, an independent witness, someone that is not drunk. A person did have a gun on them. We're going to run the gun and make sure the gun comes back okay and not stolen. So yeah, so that's what we got right now, and it's hot out here.
First of all, I'm gonna make sure that this gun isn't coming back stolen. It's already been made safe, clear, and empty. So I'm just gonna run the serial number of the gun, make sure it comes back fine and it's not listed as stolen. And then I'm also gonna run the individual who is the owner of the firearm to verify that he is allowed to actually possess a firearm.
Who did you find the gun on? It was one of the brother of the people involved in the fight, right?
That's correct, yeah. So he was partially involved, but not totally.
And when you went to pat him down, or you asked him and he told you he had a firearm?
Yes, I asked him if he had any weapons on him. He said he had a firearm and he was very compliant.
Okay.
And he lifted his hands, he didn't try to reach for anything, and so he let me retrieve the firearm. He's good to go, and the gun came back fine, and he came back fine, and it appears that he's able to possess it.
Okay,
so.
good job, thank you.
All right, gents. Sir, I'll entrust you with the case card here if you want to take a picture and distribute to everybody.
I'll do that.
Here's your gun. Thank you again for your cooperation, and then your phone and keys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're good.
Bring your house down, 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 bring your house down.
What's going on, guys? As you can tell, I am not in the city of Miami right now. I am at Opa-locka Airport. This is where our helicopter is. Yes, our police helicopter, also known as Air One. We share this hangar right here with the U.S. Coast Guard. I'm gonna be going and making contact with retired Deputy Chief Frank Fernandez. He was Deputy Chief with the City of Miami Police Department and is now still on with us as a reserve officer. We're gonna talk to him, we're gonna meet him. I'll introduce you guys to the pilot, which is Alex Macias, and also George, who's the T.FO. I'm gonna go up with aviation, we're gonna patrol from the sky. I'm gonna bring you guys with me so that we can see what it's like for these officers patrolling from the sky and helping out the officers that are on the ground. I'm not the expert, I'll let them explain it more to you. Let's make contact with Frank Fernandez, retired Deputy Chief. Let's go. Sir, how are you?
Officer Horta, welcome to the United States Coast Guard Air Station, Opa-locka. We are housed here in Opa-locka next to the Coast Guard helicopters that serve the citizens across the southern region of the U.S. Yeah, first of all, I'll say, look, I love the City of Miami Police Department. It's my passion and purpose in my career. I started here in 1985 as a public service aide, I became a police officer 9 months later. Throughout my career, I served 13 years as a SWAT officer, a SWAT sergeant, a SWAT lieutenant. I've served in patrol, I served in crime suppression team, community relations, I was a commander. The vast majority of my career, I say about 8 years as a deputy chief, and served under the leadership of Chief John Timoney, one of our great chiefs. And today we serve as a reserve officer under the great leadership of Chief Manny Morales.
Okay, and I did hear a little story as far as like we didn't have an aviation detail for a long time, right? And you were part of like maybe the reason why we do now. Can you just kind of like expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I have great passion, which is why I'm here for not just the police department, but also for aviation. And I can tell you that during 9/11, a lot of grants became available to local and county agencies. And so we were fortunate in 2005 to apply for a national grant that was able to provide this type of helicopter. We started off with a Eurocopter EC-120, a little bit of a smaller platform. And then in 2016, we transitioned to this new aircraft. This is a Airbus B2. It's a single engine helicopter. It's a very flexible unit. Let's go, follow me, I'll show you how this works. So, you know, once we get to the aircraft, we're gonna open it up, all the compartments. It takes us about an hour to go through the whole process. So we start at the front of the helicopter. This is our camera system that we are able to view at night, daytime. We can also record as we're going into an operational engagement. We open up all the compartments, and to give you an example, and we'll step up here for a moment. We check the engine compartment from top to bottom, all the way across, right? We do it very slow and methodical. And then I like to come across sideways, from side to side. And we do this through all the compartments, and we'll check the night sun. So this night sun here has an enormous capacity to light up to about 1 kilometer, which is about 0.6 of a mile. So you can only imagine the candlelight power that this thing has in comparison to, let's say, a flashlight. You know, this thing has an enormous potential to up to 1 kilometer to illuminate a neighborhood. And we go all the way to the back and we circle around, checking all the compartments. We visualize everything that we have on the aircraft. The tail rotor, we look inside to make sure that there's no leaks or any loose parts. We look inside, and then working our way to the front of the helicopter as well. And from side to side, multiple times to make sure that my eye is capturing anything that may look out of place. We then proceed to the inside. We're checking the fire extinguisher to make sure that it's fully charged, and we're checking the skids, that it's all fully operational ready. Once we're done, we'll close off all the compartments. We'll let the pilot know that the aircraft is operational ready, and then we'll proceed out to the target.
Bring the house down, 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 bring the house down.
It's about that time. About to get into the helicopter.
Starts in January.
And head to the city.
area. And then it helps us to look and see where's the fire, how can we relay that information to the fire department in terms of what they're doing, are there additional fires, and also the traffic flow. We want to make sure we help out the patrol units to tell them which way is traffic being backed up, what are some of the avenues that we can suggest to them to direct traffic.
From right there between the white building and the red building. All right, that corner right there.
Sir, so what did we just see? What was that when we landed?
So every other day we have to rinse the helicopter, and the reason for it is because of the salt in the air. You know, we're next to the bay, flying around, a lot of the air from that bay includes salt particles. So we have to rinse it, rinse the engine, rinse the outside to make sure that we maintain the aircraft free of rust and corrosion.
What are we going to do now?
So now what you're seeing is we have to fill up the airship.
Okay.
And so we call for the fuel truck. The fuel truck comes up, the tactical flight officer will guide the fuel technician over to the aircraft, never leaving anyone by themselves, always protecting the aircraft. Alex Macias is a retired police officer from the City Miami Police Department. He served formerly in the military for many, many years, served for 15 years as a SWAT officer here in the City Miami Police Department, served on motors, Marine Patrol, narcotics for a very long time where we served together in the crime suppression team. But he's also a very highly skilled fixed wing pilot where he flew for JetBlue for many years and then came back to the police department to serve as a pilot, as a rotor wing pilot or helicopter pilot for the Miami Police Department.
Well, sir, I want to say thank you very much. I think you guys can tell just as I can the passion that Chief has in what he has done throughout his entire career, what he still does till this day. Thank you for allowing me to ride with you. And I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and we will see you guys next time. Take care.